Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. Thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, this is a weekly update, so it's covering November the 14th, 2021 for your Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday astrology. Now, before we get into the astrology, I want to announce it is my birthday. So happy birthday to me. Well, actually, my birthday is on Monday, which is probably when you'll be listening to this. So pick up my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, and leave me a review. That would be a beautiful way for me to celebrate my birthday or bring it in by reading your reviews. In addition to that, Mental Chatter Musings is spotlighting none other than creative artisan Latoya Chandler. Check out one of her novels or even go over to her website, Treasures and Spoils, and grab one of her candles for a stocking stuffer. Speaking of stocking stuffers, have you checked out LaGill Hunt's Perfectly Fine Christmas yet? If not, take the opportunity to read and review or even buy it for one of your reading relatives or friends so they can have it for Christmas. It's a wonderful story. I'm actually reading it now. Now, as for the events this week, you can always dive into diverse shelves on Tuesdays and talk about the new releases that are out and about or that you have taken part in or maybe that you want to read. On Thursday, Cool Conversations with LaShira Lee is interviewing Kiana Dancy, author, comedian, and actress, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, that's on Thursday, November the 18th on Facebook Live, so definitely be there to check it out. I know I will. Freestyle Friday goes down every Friday with the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting. If you'd like to become a participant in Freestyle Friday, contact Ebony Evans. She is the president of I See You Reading and Chatting Book Club on Facebook. Now that I've gotten all of the announcements out, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Come back and meet me here at Enchantress Press Astrology on Wednesday for your Thursday, Friday, and Saturday astrology. Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Taronic here with your astrology portion of your reading for the week of November 14th, 2021. Now, this is only going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You can check back here at Enchantress Press Astrology for your Thursday, Friday, Saturday horoscopes. They should be up by Wednesday night, hopefully. Now, let's talk about your astrology here. It was something else I wanted to tell you, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, if you're looking for Sunday, you can find that on my Facebook page, author Taronic. I am going to go over this one Sunday transit, though, because it's important, because it's not just one day. It's about Juno entering Capricorn at 0 degree. It's going to travel through that area of Capricorn until February 2022. So I want to talk about it, okay? Today, Sunday, Juno enters Capricorn at 0 degree. Remember, Juno is about marriage, partnerships, commitments, but it also can be about betrayal. This is a day where a partner's motives can be revealed, or maybe they can just become obvious to you. Hopefully nobody's getting caught cheating, or lying. Because like I said, Juno is about partnerships and commitments and betrayal and things like that. Now, Capricorn is your area of secrets, sacrifice, solitude, closure. Okay? Healing, spirituality. Hopefully it's not you getting caught cheating or lying, since this is your area of secret, sacrifice, and solitude. But it could be someone else you're dealing with. It could even be a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person, okay, that you're dealing with. That's, doing something they're not supposed to be doing behind the scenes, okay? So it doesn't have to be, but it can be, because I find that typically the sign I'm talking about, when it impacts someone, they have that sign in their sectors. Usually it's Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus. They're Venus or Jupiter. But anyway, okay, so let's talk about this. Because this is impacting your area of secret, sacrifice, solitude. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of any of the signs that I name, you're going to feel this off rip on Sunday. But if not, you'll feel it once it comes through your nodes. Once it gets within 3 degrees of the degree that's in your chart, then you'll start feeling it, okay? In whatever sign I'm talking about. All right, let's talk about this. So up through February, because Juno is here, the areas that square this area of secret, sacrifice, solitude, and closure as it pertains to partnerships and commitments, marriage, the closure you're trying to gain, your commitment to your spirituality, your commitment to your partnerships, to your marriage. It's squaring communication. It's squaring some lies, maybe even coming from a sibling, maybe coming from someone in your networks of people, maybe coming from a neighbor, maybe coming from during short distance travel. You might be traveling and find out somebody's been lying to you. Okay, healing is there, so that area can be healed. Okay, so no worries, because Chiron is there trying to heal things, so maybe it's not that detrimental. Now, at a distance from you in your area of Libra, that also squares secret, sacrifice, and solitude. So you could have someone lying to you. Like if you're in a long distance relationship, they probably lying. Long distance travel, okay? I don't want to just put that out there like that, but that area squares that area. And if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of Libra or Capricorn, most likely somebody's lying to you. Somebody might even be calling themselves, telling you a secret and lying. Somebody might be gossiping about what it is you think and preach and be lying. Like misstating what you said. You got to be mindful of that. And it could even be a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. All right? Because this is your area of long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach, spirituality, your morals. You could get caught lying from someone at a distance from you. So just be mindful of that, okay? Because with Juno here, relationships, things are going to be coming to the fore. As far as your opportunities and assistance to partner in a relationship, to make a commitment to someone, those are going to be in your areas of Scorpio and Pisces. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to feel it off rip. But if not, you'll feel it eventually once it gets to your nodes in Pisces and Scorpio. And because of that, you'll be making some type of money behind the scenes through a partnership. It might require you to work in your solitude or make a sacrifice, but either way, you'll be garnering some type of closure or healing. Maybe you're even working with your spiritual gifts and garnering money. But whatever it is, you're working with whatever it is you master, maybe even in career, in your relationships, and making those commitments. The commitments you're keeping to career are garnering you opportunities to work behind the scenes. As far as your blessings that are going to come in behind the scenes through secret, sacrifice, solitude, and closure because of your marriage, your partnership, or your commitments, are going to be in home and family. Okay, so home and family, which is your area of Taurus and your area of Virgo, that's where you could have these blessings come in because of those relationships and commitments. It could bring you in shared finances. It could bring you in the endings and new beginnings you want. It could bring you in sex and intimacy behind the scenes. You could be working on things you're passionate about that brings you some type of shared finances. Stay committed to those kinds of things, because it will bring you in and garner you those blessings, okay? And this is going to be going on until February. I believe February 1st of 2022, actually. So let's move along to Monday. On Monday, the sun is in Scorpio at 23 degrees. This notes enjoyment through one's duties. This angle also notes my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Monday is my birthday. I was born at Scorpio at 23 degrees. So And this actually does tell the truth, because I love working in my solitude by myself. I could do that all day and not be bothered with anybody. It's just how I am. Now, that being said, so many people have purchased Deadliest Intuition, my new psychological thriller. If you've purchased it, read it and review it. That would be a wonderful birthday present for me. I would love that. If you haven't purchased it, please do, especially if you know someone who would want it for maybe even a stocking stuffer if they read psychological thrillers. This angle also bodes well for good morals and following, going with the flow. You know, people that just want to go with the flow, they don't want no static. They don't want to cause any trouble. You know, if might find yourself doing that on that day. You might find yourself showcasing your good morals on that day, because that's what Scorpio at 23 degrees is about. If you have placements between 20 and 26 degrees, this is aspecting you. Okay. Now, as far as Scorpio, that's about your career. This is you doing what it is you master, or working in career. You going with the flow. You showcasing good morals in career. You might find yourself doing that if you have placements between 20 and 26 degrees of Scorpio. I'd say Capricorn, because that's your area of working in your solitude, making sacrifices and things like that. Your area of Cancer, because that's your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. Even your area of Libra, because that's about your morals, your spirituality, your long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. You might have an opportunity to travel a long distance because it semi-sextiles that area. Okay, so if you have any placements between 20 and 26 degrees in Scorpio, Libra, Cancer, or Capricorn, you could really find yourself working behind the scenes or making those sacrifices in career. But you'll enjoy it. You know, you'll enjoy yourself. Now on Sunday also, the sun, no, not on Sunday, but Monday, the sun in Scorpio also squares Jupiter in Aquarius at 23 degrees. So if you have placements between 20 and 26 degrees of Aquarius or Scorpio, this is aspecting you. Okay, there's a clash between your career and your sector of self. Maybe you're having to work really hard on something. Okay, but this is going to bring you some type of lucky assistance and opportunity. Okay, while you're working hard, this is going to be lucky for you. Okay, so put in the work in career or whatever it is you master if you have those placements between 20 and 26 degrees, because it's aspecting for you to bring you luck. Now, Venus and Capricorn will sextile Pisces and Pallas at 9 degrees. So an opportunity to utilize your talents on Monday can bring money your way, can bring romance your way, can bring pleasurable times your way. This is about secret sacrifice and solitude. So this is something you're doing behind the scenes. You can have an opportunity to work behind the scenes. You could get assistance behind the scenes, but whatever you're doing is bringing you in some money. Maybe you're having a secret rendezvous with a romantic partner behind the scenes too. Either way, and you going out spending some money. You know, maybe you're making some money with a romantic partner. Whatever you're doing, you're showcasing your talents, okay? And this opportunity, this sextile is bringing you money and resources, but it's coming in secretly behind the scenes in your area of Pisces. You know, with your area of Pisces, aspect in Capricorn. That's coming behind the scenes. Nobody knows about it. You might be working in your solitude to garner this money. Okay. Now, if you are a spiritual healer, you might be garnering some money behind the scenes as well. If you have placements in Capricorn or Pisces between 6 and 12 degrees, this is aspecting for you. Let's move along to Tuesday. Tuesday, the sun is in Scorpio at 24 degrees. So this is a transit that talks about goodness, you know, helping someone, fellowship, you know, somebody helping you out, you helping someone else out, even out of a precarious situation. But this is about expressing gratitude as well. Somebody might express gratitude to you or you to them, you know, because of you getting this gratitude expressed to you, this esteem, it's going to bring slanderers your way, whether your way or the person that's helping you. Okay. If you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Scorpio, and this is going to be about career for you. Okay. I would say it's squaring you and your sectors of partnerships. So yeah, the people that behind the scenes that are going to be hating, it could even be an Aquarius or Leo person, sun, moon, or rising. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. Hating on what it is you master, slandering what it is you do in career. Okay, that's going to be aspecting you, but your help is going to be coming in behind the scenes secretly. So don't tell everybody your good fortune or what's happening. But if you wanted to recognize that person, do it. Don't let haters hold you back, because people are always going to hate. It is what it is. Now, your area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things that you're passionate about, that's an area of opportunities and assistance too, Virgo. So Capricorn and Virgo, if you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees, you can expect some opportunity or assistance to be coming into you, or some type of recognition. Okay. Your recognition could even, like I said, come behind the scenes for what you've done in your solitude, where you've worked on things you're passionate about. It could even be bringing you some shared finances in. Okay. So like I said, don't tell everybody about your shared finances, helping you to create the endings and new beginnings you want to create in career. That's all aspecting for you if you have those placements in those areas between those degrees. Now on Monday, Aries at 23 degrees will sextile Jupiter and Aquarius at 23 degrees. If you have placements in Aries or Aquarius between 20 and 26 degrees, yeah, this is aspecting you. This is an opportunity for you to heal your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, neighbors, and neighborhoods. And you're healing that through self, you. Maybe even you're being healed through communication. You're being healed through a sibling. You're being healed through a neighbor or neighborhoods. Maybe you're moving into a neighborhood and you get that healing in. Like, thank God I moved out of that crappy place I was in before, or that place I was in with all those nosy neighbors, or that place I was in that had a high subdivision dues, or whatever. But it's about even your networks of people. And this is a good angle for artistic talents and even people in the literary field. So if people have been blocking your shine in your networks of people, this is where you can be healed, and your goodness, or even your creativity or your talents can shine through, if you have placements in Aries or Aquarius between 20 and 26 degrees. Now, also on Tuesday, Vesta is going to enter Sagittarius at 0 degree. So this is a day you want to stay on task and not get distracted, or you will regret it later. Okay. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to feel this off rip with Sagittarius or any of the other signs that I'm going to name because of this transit. This is not only a one-day transit. Vesta's got to travel all the way through Sagittarius, through 29 degrees. As it gets closer to your degree, that's when you'll start feeling this devotion to friends and social groups and goals. Not only that, your friends and people within social groups are going to expect you to be devoted to them as well. So even if you didn't say you were going to be, they're going to expect you to be. So be mindful of that. Okay. Now, sorry if you hear my kids in the background, but I have kids, so there you go. Now let's talk about, first of all, make sure you don't get off task. Stay on task as far as your goals. Stay on task as far as, what you have to do to accomplish your goals. All right. Because people could be trying to throw you off your square. Okay. Let's talk about what you're going to be going through as Vesta moves through Sagittarius. Okay. Now, and remember, if you have placements in any of these signs between 0 and 3 degrees, you're feeling this off rip. This is about friends, goals, and social groups. Your friction, where people might be trying to take you off your square, have to do with communication. Friends constantly communicating with you. Okay, no, not friends. I'm sorry, not communication, but money. I'm sorry, money and resources. Stay on your goals as far as money and resources, and don't let your friends throw you off task. Because if you don't stay on task and you don't stay devoted to your money goals, or even where you owe some friends some money, then, you could have some trouble there. Some friction could happen there. It squares your shared finances too. If you know you have goals you're trying to accomplish with shared finances, put the effort and energy in, okay? Because you could have people trying to throw you off task, all right? Your passions, sex and intimacy, the goals you're trying to attain with sex and intimacy and your passions. I'd say endings and new beginnings you're trying to create as far as your friends and social groups and goals, or even with sex and intimacy. You want to stay on task. You're going to have to put extra energy in there because that area of Sagittarius squares Pisces and Virgo. So just be mindful of that. Try not to overspend, okay? Even though you're going to have to, if you were devoted to something and you said you were going to do something, you're going to have to do it. And that could cost you money, all right? So just be mindful of that. That could make your money dwindle. Now, as far as your blessings that are going to come in because of you staying devoted to your goals, friends, and social groups, your blessings are going to come in, are going to be communicated to you, that your goals are accomplished. Your blessings are going to come in through siblings, through your networks of people, through neighbors, through neighborhoods, through short distance travel. You'll be accomplishing goals if you stay devoted to the goals. And healing is there as well, healing that area of siblings, communication, short distance travel, your networks of people, neighborhoods. If you stay devoted to those areas and do what you have to do, you'll have blessings come in. If you stay devoted to your partnerships, you'll have blessings come in. If you stay devoted to your education and skills, to your morals, to people at a distance from you, to what you think and preach, you're going to have opportunities and assistance come in that are going to help you accomplish your goals and expand your reach. You're going to have people assisting you and helping you to get your word out. And they're going to be devoted to you. People at a distance from you. Maybe you even have an opportunity to travel. Okay? That's going to be aspecting you for quite some time. Now let's go to Wednesday. Wednesday, the sun is in Scorpio at 25 degrees. And this is where you could find yourself working in your solitude. If you have placements in Scorpio between 20 and 28 degrees. Remember, Scorpio is about career for you. So you're going to be working on something in career or whatever it is you master. As a matter of fact, if you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees of Libra, Cancer, or even Capricorn, this is aspecting you, okay? Because you could find yourself working in your solitude, being of service to someone, helping someone in health, working for someone during your daily routines, and those are going to bring you blessings, okay? Maybe even money blessings or resources, even with a small pet. Now, as far as Capricorn, it's going to bring you opportunities. You're going to have opportunities to work in your solitude, opportunities to gain closure with career, opportunities to make those sacrifices in career, opportunities to heal career behind the scenes, secrets coming to you, people offering you assistance if you have those placements there on Wednesday. Now, around noon on Wednesday, the moon in Taurus will square Saturn in Aquarius at 8 degrees. So a restriction or responsibility is going to impact your resources, your money, or your worth in some way. You might find yourself even stuck with the kids or helping somebody younger than you. If you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Aquarius or Taurus, this is directly aspecting you with some type of restriction, with some type of responsibility as far as home and family is concerned. Okay? Now, later in the afternoon, the moon in Taurus at 10 degrees will trine Venus in Capricorn at 10 degrees. So if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Taurus or Capricorn, this is a blessing that's going to show up, that's going to impact your worth in some way. This blessing is going to be helping home and family. But it's going to be behind the scenes. It's going to be secret. Maybe not everybody's going to know about it, but it's going to bring you in some type of healing and closure to home and family when this blessing shows up. Maybe even it's a spiritual blessing. Maybe you connect with one of your ancestors or something like that. Okay, or maybe a secret is told to you. That's a blessing that helps home and family. If you have those placements between 7 and 13 degrees, it's aspecting for you between within Capricorn or Cancer, of course. I mean, within Capricorn or Taurus, of course. Now, Mars in Scorpio will directly aspect Uranus and Taurus at 12 degrees on Wednesday as well. So a sudden challenge can crop up for you as it pertains to home and family. And it has to do with whatever it is you master. Maybe it has to do with career. Maybe it's about you balancing home and family and career. But something's going to pop up and you might have to come out of some money or resources, or it just might impact your worth. Maybe, somebody in home and family, your kids or your significant other, or somebody's like, you work too much and you're never here for us and blah, blah, blah. If you have placements between 9 and 15 degrees, that's impacting you. So be aware of that. On Wednesday, November the 17th, Jupiter, this is the same day, Jupiter in Aquarius at 23 degrees is going to semi-square Chiron in Aries at 8 degrees. So a lucky opportunity or assistance is going to usher in healing to you. It's okay to ask for help if you need help, because there's some type of issue you're trying to overcome within the self if you have placements in Aquarius between 20 and 26 degrees, or Aries between 5 and 11 degrees. And you're trying to heal the communication you have. You're trying to heal communication maybe even with a sibling, or a relationship with a sibling. You're trying to heal communication with a neighbor, or or heal your image with a neighbor. Heal your image with with someone in your networks of people. Heal your image with a sibling, okay? Or your first impressions with a neighbor or sibling or someone within your networks of people. But that healing is available there for you. And if you need help from someone, ask. Nothing is wrong with asking for help. I typically don't do that, but if you need it and you need it, it's, do what you got to do, because there are people out there that want to help you, okay? The issue can be overcome. God bless you. Stay tuned for your tarot portion. Bye now. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. Welcome to your tarot portion of your reading for the week of November 14th, 2021. Make sure you like and subscribe. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, your week is permeated by the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is typically somebody that comes in and out. Maybe, things are speeding up and falling into place. And this is someone who is very passionate. Maybe even a creative person. Maybe you're forging forward passionately. Or this could be a person, that... like I tell everybody, they're kind of like an alley cat. They come in and out, they're good when they're in, and then they're gone again, and then you talk to them again. So it could be that kind of person you're dealing with, or maybe you're forging passionately toward what you want, and things are falling into place. So let's look at what's aspecting you. The first situation is aspecting you is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords talks about some type of nightmares, anxiety, maybe even depression, as it pertains to this Six of Cups. Six of Cups is about a relationship from the past. Maybe it could be a friend relationship. It could be just a relationship that is, a positive influence, nostalgia, reunions, fond memories. You've had fond memories with this person, and they're calling you, bringing you some hope, or they're ushering in some hope, or they're offering something to you, because the Ace of Wands talks about taking the risk. It talks about good communication coming your way, success in plans, and things like that. So you are this person from the past that was giving you this anxiety before now could be calling you with some type of good news. Now, with this happening, you also have the King of Cups. And the King of Cups talks about some type of emotional balance and problem solving coming in, because you have been vested in your own interest, because you didn't put anybody else's needs above your own in business or with anything, okay? And you are persevering through things, and you're submitting yourself at the top of a hill. You're sticking to being vested in your own interest. But there's some type of celebrations that are going to come into the home, maybe reinventing the home, and you get public recognition for reinventing the home, or maybe you have some type of celebrations in the home because of some type of public recognition or win coming into you. Now, this could have to do with a home. This could have to do with your family. This could have to do with a business. But this is where you have clear, something comes in that allows you to have mental acuity and clear thinking about how you're going to spin the wheel in a positive direction and have that positivity come in and have the sun come in. It looks like it is coming in, and you're having that win and recognition coming in through either a business or a family organization. Maybe you're rising in the ranks among your peers, and it's giving you clarity, about this situation. Now, your challenge and advice is going to be is permeated by the Empress card. The Empress talks about good relationships. It could be a mother figure. It could be about it talks about abundance and fertility, but you could be dealing with a woman. This could be you as well. It could be dealing with a woman figure around you. It could also be talking about a good relationship around you, because this is the Empress is a stable for good relationships. But the challenge is you changing your world into what you want it to be. Okay, you actually not only changing your world into what you want it to be, you changing it for the positive. And you changing it from the positive might cause you to walk away from somewhere where you have 8 cups full already. And that's the challenge. The challenge is changing your world and walking away from something where you have 8 cups full, as it pertains to maybe your creativity, as it pertains to your stability, as it pertains to maybe even practicality, finances. Maybe you're a provider or a patron of the arts, and maybe you're thinking about walking away from a committed relationship. Okay, now your advice is to hang on to your stability, because you have the Ace of Cups aspecting, but it's upside down, which talks about blocked emotions, stagnation. You might prevent the growth of love coming in, and it makes you stagnant. You might have anxiety around spending time with loved ones or spending energy on loved ones. You could also be having problems. Some of you could be having problems with fertility as well. Okay, and normally this is telling you to continue to be honorable, continue to be warm and exuberant and respected by others around you. Continue to be that good businesswoman. Okay, maybe you should take some advice from some mentor that is coming in, or maybe you should be a mentor and give someone around you this good advice. Okay, it might even be a child that you need to be advising, or someone that you have a relationship with. You are especially if you're a mother. So this could be prompting you to either take a mentor's advice, or even to give advice to maybe even someone around you. It could be a child as well. But this is what is definitely aspecting you. I hope this helped. If you're thinking about walking away from a relationship where you have 8 cups full, make sure you take the time to think about everything before you do it. Okay? God bless you, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye now.